They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Vikings.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone.
Post-game report player. Finish. Player stats. Entering. Screen player stats. Teamer. Finish game. Entering new items screen. Quixel collectible is selected. Entering. Attention pop up. The option selected is not currently available. Okay. Entering main menu screen. Get more Madden. Ultimate Team. Missions. Entering Ultimate Team screen. You have 5 options. Solo battles is selected. Solo battle. 1000. Furious Joe 0380. Legend.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ekeler, the ball carrier.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Vick on the screen. This is Ekeler. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 14 yards.
Result is a first down.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Fights through and now a crease. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
At the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Ninth play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Try to punch it in with Eckler. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. On first down, Thorpe. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. Thorpe stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On 2nd down, Thorpe. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Vick operating on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Vick, throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, Vic. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
This is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ed McCaffrey, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Favre to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Favre. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is far. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Morton Anderson.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well, as we are back and underway for the second half. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay,
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Ed McCaffrey. 75 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Entering screen resume.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. So that'll back him up 5. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
First down, Vick. They'll roll him out right. And shutting him off, now open field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
And a first down.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick stays on his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
3rd and long for Vick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Thorpe, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Entering screen, resume.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's get off the field, Dave. Let's get off the field, Dave.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down now, Thorpe. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Over the middle here to Brown.
Pass.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dez Bryant, 62 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing him back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Favre. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
Post-game report. Finish game. Entering new items screen 50 coins. Enter solo battles my rank. Missions. Entering ultimate team screen you have 5 options. Missions is selected. Entering missions. Entering mission. Entering camp. Player you have. Store you have 4 options. Team you have 5. Item binder. CB99 overall. Collectible. Yes. Collectible. Collectible. Power up collectible. Entering ultimate team screen you have 5 options. You have 5 options. Item binder. CB99 overall. Collectible. 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 Entering store you feature player you have 6. All rookie black the ultimate mud here mud entering daily and entering ways to complete screen you have 6 options. Ultimate entering challenge select screen you have 23. Entering NFL draft challenge screen you have 4 options. 32. Entering 32. Gerdarell Patterson sequence setup you have 2 options. Easy is selected. Entering 32 first. Entering Super Bowl pass. Entering Super Bowl past challenge screen you have 3 options. Entering Super XXXI Packers versus Patriots sequence. Entering Super Bowl. Entering Super Bowl. Entering Super Bowl predictors. Entering error pop-up. Our servers cannot process your request at this time. Please try again later. Entering main menu screen. Don't miss it. Ultimate team. Missions. Entering ultimate team screen you have 5 options. Missions is selected. Entering power-ups. Entering error pop-up. Our servers cannot process your request at this time. Please try again later. Entering main menu screen. Ultimate team. Missions. Entering ultimate team screen you have 5 options. Entering challenge select legends. Entering Legends Challenge. Entering Legend. Jimbo Covert Sequence Setup. You have 2 options. Easy is selected.
Hey everybody, welcome! It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Depth chart. Entering depth. LT selected. Slot 2. Entering coaching screen. Depth chart.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordarrelle Patterson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
And 6 yards.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Ed McCaffrey, 60 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
The Vikings will line
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's...
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Favre. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
The Vikings will
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 22-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The ball carrier.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Trubisky. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. Whoosh.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position, 1st and 10. On first down, Favre. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. And McCaffrey with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. They'll look to throw.
The two-point conversion is
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The corner blitz worked to perfection there for Deion Sanders. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last season.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And McCaffrey on his way to a monster game.
Entering coaching screen depth chart.
Three first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle and make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. They call it no gain there on the first down play. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Second and 10.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Trubisky's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Bears first down.
Trubisky to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Trubisky's
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
and 7 yards to go.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. This from 44 yards out, left hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Ed McCaffrey on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. They'll try and run it up the middle. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter.
The Vikings.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Their own 40.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Travis Kelce, 57 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Mean Joe Green able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's third down.
On third down, Trubisky. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Throwing is Favre. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And this offense continues to pour it on. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Rolling to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Xavier Rhodes sprints in on the corner blitz for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Pretty solid gain of 6 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
43-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ed McCaffrey, 43 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Fielded in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Mike, 53. Pick me up. Here we go. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, let's get that ball. Hey, let's get that ball right here.
Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing here, Trubisky. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. John Randall in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. McCaffrey, 49 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. So here come the Vikings now as they'll again go for 2. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Deion Sanders in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky. And left side here, it's Graham.
Trubisky
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking it about the 36. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This to Graham on the short pass. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mean Joe Green getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mean Joe Green. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Trubisky will throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And take it right on the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, Favre. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Favre. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for